Before my father died, he made a vow to the Fulani oligarchy. I fought to keep Nigeria one. While I was in the military, I kept this country one. Many Igbos were eliminated while trying to get their so-called Biafra, which is cannot happen. Now, while I was in democracy, I mentioned that anyone that want to divide Nigeria, I captured them. I captured Nnamdi Kanu and also pursued Igboho to Germany. Now, the son of Buhari is making this statement. Yusuf said his father has warned every Fulani person, make sure that Nigeria remains one even while I am dead. Nobody has the power to join what God, to divide what God has joined together. God has made Nigeria one and it must remain one. If you want to the first time, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, all notifications. Drop a comment, but don't forget, click your like button, like this video, and also share with others. Mr. David, what do you think? Nobody must divide this country. Nigeria must remain one forever. Coming from the son of the president, that's what Buhari allegedly promised the Fulani leaders. What do you have to say, Mr. David?
Who the hell is Yusuf? Who the hell is Yusuf Buhari to tell Nigerians that see everybody does not have that constitutional right for them to agitate for their freedom? We saw how the president during the Biafra war, how he acquired the Igbos. Now tell me what now? Yusuf Buhari does not have that constitutional power to tell Nigerians who should fight for Biafra, who not should fight for Oduduwa, who should go their separate way. I think at this point, thank God, President Buhari is dead. Yusuf should go and sit his butt down. Yusuf should go and sit his ass down. One is his fathers. If Yusuf want to continue in that trend, that means Yusuf would have to pay for the crime of his forefathers, in which of what Usman and Folio. He should not think that now is the black stone age, where there were not was internet, where you can easily go to Imo State, Borno, and buy over 70 persons and then go scot free. I am convinced that today Yusuf will not. If Yusuf comes out and say all this thing, that means Yusuf need to be what taken to what a psychiatric home to check his own sense, because a country which Nigerians cannot sleep with their two eyes closed. Nigerians are hungry every now and then. Your father, why be the president? Why be the president of the country? He loots the state treasury. Why being the president? We saw the directive he gave for people to be quiet at the Lekki toll gates, and now you are coming to say that your father gave you directive that nobody born of man can divide this country. Who told you that this country cannot divide? Are we not already divided? Are we not divided already? We've seen so many games that the Fulanis are playing just to keep this unity of Nigeria, just because of the oil. They are playing games just to keep the so-called unity of Nigeria, who is not even favorable to me, who is not favorable to anybody, coming out to say that your father, whatever your father says should be discussed in your family meeting, not coming out to the public space. This is the public space, and that ought to be done. That should not be done at the expense of every Nigeria.
Now, it's been said, and it's a fact, it's been said that it was the oil of Biafra that is keeping Nigeria as one nation. Assuming there is no oil in Biafra land, which is called Igbo land, that Nigeria will have been divided, that it was the oil of Biafra that has kept this nation one, and that is the reason for the civil war. And there is no way that the Fulani will ever allow this country to be divided. What do you have to say about that, Mr. David?
The Fulani does not have major stake in the unity of Nigeria. Fulani does not have a major stake in the unity of Nigeria. There is an international law that gives room for what referendum. So everybody would come and sit on the round table and renegotiate. No tribe is more superior than the other. No tribe is more superior than the other. No tribe is more superior than the other. So I think Yusuf should sit his ass down, because at this point, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is winning the case, Simon Ekpa is winning the case, and no matter what it takes, this country will be would be divided, because in the sense that we've kept this country for stagnant for years and nothing to show for it, and now you are coming to boast that your father gave you a directive that nothing should happen to the unity of this country. Who told you that the unity of this country is sacrosanct? It is not sacrosanct. It is clear. It is obvious that people are tired of this contraption called Nigeria, and then as at this point, everybody want to exit the country. So Yusuf should go and tell his late father, and people who sent him, that at this point nothing can stop the division of this country.
We're looking at this other possible angles. In 2014, Jonathan did a confab. Good luck, every Jonathan. He said Nigeria's unity is non-negotiable. Jonathan said that in 2014, and then we've seen people have said that it was God that joined Nigeria together, and there's no way we can ever allow this country to be divided. These are opinions of people in Nigeria. What are your opinion? You believe that Nigeria's unity is non-negotiable, or then we can find a way to negotiate this country's unity?
The man who made that statement, where is he today? Has he not been kicked out by the same Fulani? The people you were trying to protect, the people you build schools, built road for today, have they not kicked the president out? The president now, President Nathan, has been kicked out. So coming out to say that the unity of Nigeria is not negotiable, it is. It is. Because at this point, we have to come into the round table. No region should think or believe they are more superior than the other region. So I think for me, at this point, Yusuf cannot dictate to Nigerians or tell them that the unity of this country, it is not negotiable. If his father has said so, his father paid how many billions, how many thousands of Biafra during the civil war, and now today he cannot account for it. So now you want so you want the Fulani to always dominate other tribes. How long can we continue in this mentality? How long can we continue in this ideology? So I think at this point, Yusuf cannot tell anybody. Yusuf cannot tell we that the unity of this country is not negotiable. Rather, he should take that message to the central mosque in Sokoto, and tell that to the Fulani jihadists that the unity of this country is not negotiable.
But then we see many reports how the South is not united, or they are not united against the northern part of Nigeria. How Fulani oligarchy, how they have oil wells in Niger Delta, but Niger Delta people, they don't have their own oil well. How they give them contract to get pipeline and everything. Mr. David, let's look at a possible angle again. What does that mean? Does it mean that the Fulani really owns this country?
Fulani, nobody should say Fulani does not own the country. The country belongs to everyone. You can see the way people are kicking the Fulani house out of their ancestral land. You can see the way Imo State, some other states in the southeast are saying we reject Fulani, are saying we don't want Fulani. So Fulani can never be superior to anybody in the state. Should never be superior. If Usman Afodo cooks that ideology inside of them, I think now it is not glaring that every Nigeria is now standing on their toes to condemn this Fulani Act, to say enough of all this nonsense you people have committed. And no matter what, I can tell you the country will divide, because everybody is tired of the country. Thank you for having me.